Jerry Springer.
Jerry!
And on a very special program today, we have two men who used to be good friends, but something has come between them, and we're going to try to get to the bottom of it. First, we have a military man, General Othello. Come on out here, General. Next, we have his good friend. He's also in the military. Please welcome Iago. And I think you guys know who that empty chair is for. When a friendship between two men goes this wrong, there's got to be a woman involved. And here she is, Desdemona! Now, Desdemona, why don't you start us off? Is it true that your husband Othello strangled you?
Yes, sure he did.
That sounds terrible.
It was, Jerry, it was. He accused me of the most foulest things, and then he started on strangling me, and then he killed me.
Now, he actually killed you.
Yes, sure he did.
Boo! And just what did he accuse you of doing?
He said I was being unfaithful to him.
And were you?
Oh no, Jerry, I would never want to be with anyone else. I love him.
And you still love him even though he killed you?
Of course I do. What kind of trash girl do you take me for? Maybe I don't have some book smarts like you do, but I know what love is. It don't matter if you're dead, strangled, and your face is all purple, and your tongue is sticking out, and you look a mess.
Now, Othello, why would you do something so terrible to this lovely girl?
You had a good reason to, didn't you? He had a good reason.
Come on, Iago, let's let Othello speak for himself. You'll get your turn.
Yeah, I did have good reason. I just forgot. Oh, you go to me, Jerry. You don't know me. I had good reason.
A good reason. Othello, you're a highly respected man. You're a general. What could possibly be a good reason for strangling your wife?
I was going to poison her, but Iago said I should strangle her instead.
Do you listen to everything Iago tells you? If Iago told you to jump off a bridge, would you?
Yes, he would, because I'm his best good friend. And if I told him to jump off a bridge, I'd have a mighty good reason to. Maybe he's on fire or something.
So you're his best good friend?
Well, I thought so until he went and promoted Mick Cassio over me. What's Mick Cassio ever done for him, I'd like to know. Except make a fool of him. And if it weren't for me, he wouldn't know what was going on right under his very nose.
And what was going on right under his very nose?
She was playing him big time.
That's a lie. That's how you know. You take that back.
How do you know? Did you catch them together?
Not exactly.
Then how do you know?
Handkerchief.
He had her handkerchief.
I told you I lost that down to the Piggly Wiggly.
Really? That's it? He had her handkerchief? That's why you killed your wife?
Well, when you say it like that, it don't sound good. But when it sounds better when he said it.
Iago, do you want to explain it to us?
He's a sucker, Jerry! Or maybe I set him up with that handkerchief thing. My wife found it and planted it in Cassio's room. But if this big dumb ox were suspicious in the first place, he never would have believed me. If he really trusted her, he never would have listened. I just told him what he wanted to hear.
You set me up.
What'd you go and promote Mick Cassio over me for?
That's what this is all about. You're mad because you didn't get promoted. That's what I got killed for.
What have we learned here today? It's true that you can't really make someone believe something they don't really want to believe. So be sure that what you believe is worth believing. Take care of yourself and each other.
How many times has this happened to you?
How's this, Sheila?
It's great, Ted.
It was sure swell of you to suggest a picnic.
It was swell of you to think of the beach.
You sure look swell in that bathing suit.
Really? Sure swell of you to say so.
Don't those ocean swells sure look swell? I'm gonna learn to surf today.
That'll sure be swell.
You're enjoying enjoying a great time at the beach with your best girl, your favorite sandwiches, and a cold drink. It couldn't be smaller. Then out of the blue, trouble.
Hey, everybody keeps sitting on me.
Excuse me, sir. I think you owe this lady an apology.
Say, you're right. Ma'am, I'm really so terribly sorry
Thank you.
that you have to spend the day with such a diminutive, irresolute, pathetic washout.
Well, I never.
Wouldn't you rather spend the day with a well-spoken, erudite scholar like myself?
Hey, say something.
That was really very uncalled for.
Is that the best you can do?
Well,
I'm sorry, Ted, but I admit it's strong vocabulary. Well, he really has it.
Darn!
Don't you wish you had the right words to cut those bullies down to size?
I sure do.
Don't you wish you had one of the world's greatest writers with you here now to supply you with the insults that would impress the ladies?
You said it.
Then you need Shakespeare in a can.
Shakespeare in a can? What's that?
It's the revolutionary new product to supply you with the right insults at the right time. Now let's see that again.
How's this, Sheila?
It's great, Ted.
It was sure swell of you to suggest a picnic.
It was so good to see the beach. Hey, that man keeps sitting on me.
Excuse me, sir. I think you owe this lady an apology.
say, you're right. Ma'am, I'm really so terribly sorry
Thank you.
that you have to spend the day with such a diminutive, irresolute, pathetic washout.
Well, I'd never. Ted, say something.
Thou art a paunchy full-born canker blossom.
What?
You heard me?
Yeah, well, I'm rubber, and you're glue, so I think you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Yeah.
Methinkest thou art a general offense, and every man should beat thee. You better leave us alone.
Yeah? For what?
Or, you starling, you ill-skinned, you bull's peasant, you stuckfish, I'll call your poison and punch back toast. Now leave thou of the foul deformity, who are crawling poxmarked varlet, and you are not worth another word, else I'd call you a knave.
Ted, I've never seen this side of you. Say another one.
He was a churlish dimsel-dreaming potock that has no more brain than I have in my elbows.
Oh, Ted.
Forsooth, and it tastes good too. Thanks, Shakespeare in a can.
Shakespeare in a can. Get yours today.
So how do you think it's going? Pretty good, I guess. They seem to like it. It's a nice house. I guess we're all set for the intermission bake sale. Stay away from the brownies. Mrs. McPherson made them. Ew. Thanks for the tip. So you are ready to go on from all your lines? How hard is it to say moo? Why would you say moo? Because I'm a cow. Wait, why are you dressed like that? You're not a cow, you're a clown. Why would Shakespeare put a talking cow on King Lear? Why does Shakespeare do anything? You're a comic relief, not a barnyard animal. Why do you think you're a cow? You told me I was wearing the horns. You are. So I figured that meant I was a cow. Those are supposed to be funny. They are? It's supposed to show that your wife is cheating on you, so you're wearing the horns. It's funny. What? Those are the horns of a couple. I don't get this. Under the couple, it's supposed to show that your wife is cheating on you, so you're wearing the horns, and it's funny. How's it funny? I don't know, it just is. Why would you make fun of a man whose wife is cheating on him? That's not funny, that's sad. You can't criticize Shakespeare, it's Shakespeare. So what? People always pretend that Shakespeare's funny because he's Shakespeare. That minute, nobody gets the joke anymore. Look, I'm the director. Like that line I have, the man's brains were in his heels when they're not endangered pipes. Oh yeah, that's hysterical. No, it isn't. What the heck is pipes? Nobody knows what it means. Do you know what it means? Well, of course I do. What then? It's not as funny as I explained. Plus, we don't have time for it. So get out of what costume this is. Look, I know it's funny and Shakespeare ain't funny. Okay, Mr. Humor Authority, what is?
Oh.